I started out as a GIC major, and before I knew it, I was here at pre-college. I was talking to already established advertiser students who were in junior year now, and just talking to them about the way the class goes and whatnot, it felt like it's where I should be. It's about 12 o'clock, a half an hour before my image and color class starts. We're going to be going in and reviewing some homework and then finding out what our assignment is for the next week. I mean, critique can be tough because you really want to stand by your work because you put a lot of time into it, but it's important to remember to take helpful criticism and remember that when you rework it, it's going to come out a mile better.
All right, since we don't have a choice on yours, Doug, what do you think is working with this one?
I'm back and forth on the jumble of letters, but I think it works to bring out the numbers a little bit more. The colors I'm still going to work with because I feel that purple pops a little bit more than the blue.
This darker violet shape and the blue values start to get closer together, and the red actually starts to separate, and it should be the opposite of your number.
Hey, I'm on my way into Intro to Ad, and we're going to be working our print ads for the Humane Society. I'm really excited about today. We've been working for a while, and we're going to see how it all comes together and see if the teacher likes it.
I didn't know how to work with a client. You know, I had an idea, but I didn't know the general things that I should be doing. And through trial and error and practice, I eventually got to a point where I couldn't be more excited to work with a client.
All right. Facebook is one of the most growing, dominant corporations in our world today. Not only that, but it's really our generation's claim to fame, and it's our future. So we figured, why not use a platform of Facebook to launch our idea?
It feels like you're actually getting to experience the real deal without some of the pressures that you would actually have being out in the real world dealing with the real deal. I mean, it's still an assignment, but it feels completely like you're out there working on a real client, and it's exciting.
Do some networking, donate. It's as simple as communicating to people through a means which they use every single day. I got a little nervous at some point. I mean, public speaking, I feel like I'm good with, but adding the element of a camera kind of caught me up a little bit. But all in all, I feel like I held it together and got my point across. So, there you have it. In the time span of where we had our projects up there presenting to 5 minutes ago when we finished class, our project has almost completely changed. The idea is still there, but the visual layout completely different, and it's such a better feel. I mean, it feels like something I could see in a magazine now. So it's getting that polished look after getting the critique. The general class, just giving their input into the slogan that we had.
What do you guys think? Feedback.
They all say do some networking, donate. Maybe you can change that.
And what you may want to do for the final presentation is actually mock it up in a magazine.
Yeah.
My idea, where I was a week ago, it shows how quickly things can change in this major. Because you'll have one idea that you absolutely love, but the next day you'll realize you can't do it, and you have to completely cut it, and you've just got to get rid of the idea and move on to the next one. And we added in the become a supporter and the like, donate, and then change this information. It shows how this is still such a process. We need to change all of these: country, state, species, website, gender, so they adhere to the dog. Take out this like, donate, find a different way to put that in. The time span between last week and now, I couldn't feel more ready for it because I've got an idea that I actually love that I would want to stand by.
All right. Back to Frankie.
Next week, we're going to be taking our final presentations and presenting it to the Humane Society and seeing if they take it.
The challenges were definitely just coming into college my freshman year, having the conflicting ideals of, oh, your freshman year, you're supposed to party, have a really good time, or are you supposed to come in here and completely do unbelievably work and just focus on that? And that was my dilemma in myself, because when I started partying, I'd feel like, oh, I should be working. When I started working, maybe I should try to party a little bit more. And it really just got to a point where I had to make a lifestyle change. Meditation, it's surprising how forceful it's become. I originally just got into it as I'd like to try different things. I'd like to try everything at least once, and I tried it. And the more I looked into it, there was a science behind it that was just fantastic. Before you present, you can get very caught up in your head and say, what if this goes wrong? What if this goes wrong? Oh, what if I do that? I should try to do this. And you just have a lot of commentary going on in your head about what you should be doing. And the meditation brings you right into the moment, you know? You're just there and you're doing what you know you need to do. During the first semester, through forming communication, we worked on ads for AMP Energy, and I thought it was just going to be a one-off project that I did for a class, just a normal homework assignment, no different from a color wheel I'd be painting. And it ended up getting submitted without me even knowing about it, and now Monday is going to be the day where I find out what I won. I'm pretty confident that I'm going to be getting a silver best of category to local, and I'm excited about that.
How's it going, you guys? We're here at the final presentation. We're going to present our work to the Humane Society. Got everything ready to go, put on some foam board, and let's see how it goes. My name's Doug Harvey, this is Hero Hubbard, and we are Market Research Donations. And for our print ads, we have mimicked a Facebook profile for real dogs in the shelter.
And down here under detailed info, we kind of made up some funny little things, such as interested in squirrels.
Here we have Brandy. Status, I miss having someone's bed to cuddle in.
It was fantastic. I mean, I was nervous going into it. I tried to turn those nerves into excitement. Tried to meditate beforehand to kind of control my voice and whatnot, because I know from my previous presentation, the shake of my voice was something I was worried about. And when I got into it, I felt pretty good about it. I was absolutely amazed by how well my partner spoke. Hero was fantastic, and yeah, it went really well. Towards the end of the project, after everyone had presented, the client went into a room with Vivian and they talked about which ones they liked, and she picked her top 3 favorites, and ours was one of the top 3. So we got the results we wanted, so it was exciting. I didn't know how to work with a client. You know, I had an idea, but I didn't know the general things that I should be doing. And through trial and error and practice, I eventually got to a point where I couldn't be more excited to work with a client.
Anything at Ringling I would expect to be difficult. There's always a degree of difficulty, but the difference is that I have a passion for it. Like, out of all the things that I could be looking to do as a career path, I actually get involved in this and I put myself into it, which makes it a whole lot easier.
It's a great place, and just from your first semester, you know that it's going to be a great ride, you know? Here's what I hope my advertising degree is going to do for me. I'm expecting it to land me a fantastic job. Not only that, but it's going to teach me a lot of simple things just that you can use in day-to-day life, people skills, whatnot. Fine-tune my people skills even more. And the big thing that I'm hoping it will do for me is it's going to free me up to pursue a job wherever I want to go. I want to either go straight back to London or either go over to Australia. Those are my 2 places that I'm holding out for. So I'm hoping that it'll get me to a point where I can land a job comfortably in either of those places.